Hi, this is Alan Saunders here at the Beaver County Auto Studios for Pittsburgh Sports Live, talking about Pitt's 71-66 victory over North Alabama on Saturday at Peterson Event Center. I was there covering the game for Pittsburgh Sports Now, and if you've never heard of North Alabama, don't feel too bad. They're a first-year Division I school, and they certainly didn't look like it on Saturdays. They came out and kind of struck first against the Panthers. They actually went into the break with a 4-point lead, played scrappy defense that seemed to get the Panthers' offense out of rhythm, held Pitt to its lowest shooting percentage of the season. Of course, Pitt eventually did come out with a win in the end, but not the kind of game that will leave the Panthers with a good taste in their mouth as they go forward with a more challenging opponent next Wednesday against St. Louis. Some of that can be chalked up to a variety of different issues, but a lot of it was just the play of North Alabama, to which Jeff Capel gave a lot of credit to postgame.
I'm really proud of our team for finding a way to win when we weren't at our best. And we weren't at our best because of North Alabama. I thought that they played really, really hard, and they pressured us. And we had to work harder offensively to get into stuff. And that's the first time, we faced pressure like that. And I thought that threw us off. We weren't as connected. And I thought it threw us off with finishing. Even though we were able to get to the basket, I thought we left a lot of points on the board, especially in that first half.
One of those other issues the Panthers faced was just fatigue. It was their third game in 5 days and also their second game in less than 48 hours, something that a lot of the young players, particularly Pitt's 3 freshmen, aren't very used to. They missed a bunch of layups early in the game, did a bunch of things that aren't particularly characteristic of what we've seen of this team so far this season. And Jeff Capel and the players certainly thought that the fatigue did play a factor into Pitt's slow start to the game.
This was the end of an energy cycle for us. You mentioned our third game in 5 days, less than 48 hours from when we played the other night, a different time, from what we've been used to playing. And so when you add those elements against a team that's hungry and that's confident, we were in the position I think we were because of all of those things. And that's why I'm proud of our guys for figuring out a way to win.
Of course, one of the unexpected benefits of playing a close game early in the season against a non-conference team is that you do get to put a young team into those close late-game situations, particularly a team with a young freshman point guard like Xavier Johnson. Got to handle the ball in those tight possessions, get a play called when the Panthers needed to get a basket, take it to the hoop when a play call broke down, and get to the free throw line, as Johnson did with 2 shots with under 2 seconds left to seal the victory. It wasn't a perfect performance, but it was good to see Pitt's young players get put into those tight late-game situations and come away with a victory.
I mean, X is obviously a great player. The ball's going to be in his hands. He makes great decisions with it. And as you saw tonight, he had a lot of poise. When we were down, the ball was in his hands. Even when we were up by 1 or 2, coming down the stretch, it was in his hands, and he made a lot of great plays. So we're just going to need him to continue to do that, continue to build his confidence. And I'm proud of him.
Of course, the games are going to get more challenging going forward as the Panthers play St. Louis at Barclays Center in Brooklyn next Wednesday and also have Iowa, West Virginia, and Duquesne in 4 of their next 5 games. So the Panthers are going to need to play better than they did against North Alabama, but they've shown the capability to do so in their 5-0 start this season, and we'll see if they're able to keep that hot streak rolling. We will be in Brooklyn with the team on Wednesday. And until then, I'm Alan Saunders, Pittsburgh Sports Live.